Greetings, my human friends. This once more is Rudolf of Germany, the tall white alien, and his host Karl, who allows me to speak through him since I do not have a human form on my own. Today we would like to talk a little bit about cloning and how it's done. That might be interesting for some of you, and people ask me all the time, they write me emails or in other forms, how do you clone? How does that go? Can we also clone? Yes, this is the good news. Almost anybody who can make a cake, basically, in his kitchen, successfully. And they're talking about a lot of ladies right now. They can also clone themselves. And depending how long the process of cloning goes, they are even able to determine almost to the year at what age they would like to appear again. Now, we had a little accident in the past, and I, Karl, and my scientific assistants of the tall, wide aliens had, after the sudden death of Karl, the clone from the original, we had to come up with a very quick solution. So we made this one here, which is Karl in its complete form, but it is, of course, as I have told you before, also just a clone. The problem was at this time we had to act quite fast and quite rapidly. So the clone came out quite nice, but it had some major faults. Well, I do not want to go into more of it, because even a clone has a mind on its own and he can hear what I'm saying, and it would worry him unnecessarily. So let's go right away to the subject of today. How do you clone yourself at a younger, healthier, more beautiful age, or if you already are, let's say, advanced to your 70th or 80th birthday or older? Just how to do it. That if you enjoy living, if you would like to go through the process of a complete life again, how to do it. First, you need basically a tank resembling a fish tank of about the size of a human casket, only higher, about 70 centimeters high and 2 meters long, containing more than one and a half not liters, but decimeters of water. This is about 150 to 170 liters of water. So you have to have this tank. Get the best possible water you can get, which has not been brought, for example, in plastic bottles, but it has to be pure spring water, life water. And I've told you in the past that water is pure intelligence. So you would like to have the best and highest quality. And that would be pure virgin spring water. And that you place to about half of the capacity of that tank. That is the basis. There you will place the, well, you can call it embryo, the embryonic self, eventually. But you need something else. Underneath this glass tank, which resembles a fish tank, only big enough to hold a stretched out person, you have to have some kind of a device which makes this tank move back and forth slowly, back and forth, so the water is in constant movement. Don't forget it. Without it, you will have no success. Then you have to ask a physician of your choice, of your trust, to take some of your stem cells out of your back, and these live stem cells, and now comes the hard part, have to be placed into a bag which is made of a very special durable plastic. And these stem cells have to be immediately, when taken out of your backbone basically, they immediately have to be mixed with the intelligent oil goo. And there we go. I spoke about the goo several times in other videos as well. The goo, the intelligent oil, is the ingredient which basically replaces the human sperm, the male sperm, which in a natural birth would be basically bring the egg to life. Since you want to have a complete replica of yourself, you cannot take any kind of male or male sperm in order to mix it with your stem cells, but with your cells at all, because out of it would come something completely different, a new life form, but you could not reproduce it in a tank, of course. This can only be done when you use the goo, the intelligent holy oil, because that is the only one which can be used to recreate exactly that what you are. Once you have that, you take a small plastic bag. This doesn't matter that it is plastic, because once the living cells of yourself and the goo, the intelligent oil, is mixed, it only needs to be sealed in some kind of a plastic container or something similar, placed into the tank, into this oversized fish tank, let's say, which is in constant movement already, and being left there alone.